I don't even know how you're carrying this. So. Good thing I only need one hand to play this build right now. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. She brought me this. Boom, boom. Spell damage, chill. No, that is not nearly as good. Boom. Nope, how's it over there? Oh, I like the animation on this. It's pretty cool. Let's actually head back. Where am I? I'm right there. Okay. What do you want? Undo past actions of price. Okay. Continue with the rift. From what they told me, from the story you told others, I should be the one asking you. But yes, I can indulge you throughout the history. There it's rare talent, strange portals, travelers, claiming to be from another time. After events involving shards. Of course, the last refugee appearing is indeed the end of the world, yet the rifts may be our salvation. Search for more of these rifts. Sure. Search for other time rifts. Interesting.
Greetings.
What is that?
Yes.
Thank you. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, well, again, push wrong buttons. I think that's it. Yeah. Oops. Crit damage, minion damage, chance to blind on hand. Yeah, it's okay. No. I mean, no. It's okay. Yeah, click that. That should be fine. Okay. Back to where we were. What are you doing, troublemaker? Oh, did you break a glass? Is that what happened? That's awfully what it sounds like. Ow, ow, ow. Get out of here. Oof. Ooh. The legendary drop rate is, I'm comfortable with that. One legendary a run? I'll take it. Some of them games make it a little too rare. It's not for me at all. Increased damage while transforming. Increased movement speed while transforming. Well, it's not useful at all. I don't know what transforming is. I'm assuming it's a class. It's over here. I like that it'll pick up every shard when you pick up one. I mean, you could just make it pick up like gold, but that's fine too. Oh, I need to find gloves. I gotta look out for gloves. Nom Nom. There's no Nom Noms down here. That's an old Nom Nom. I would not recommend eating that. It's probably really hard. Hey, buttons work. I'm still going to 1, 2, 3. I might need to rebind that if I'm going to keep doing it. Damage leached as health. Ooh. Did she drop something? Oh, her. Yeah. Yeah, no, she's pulled a good number off now. Yeah. The Tupperware and stuff. Yeah. It is pretty warm. It is definitely pretty warm. You can just turn it off. Because I'm sitting here without moving. That's pretty much why. Just handing me things, really. That's kind of all she's done. I do really like that. What's the one I got now? Not nearly as good. Nice. What was this? I think mine's better. Bye-bye. There she goes. Yeah, we don't like to buy plastic as little as possible. So she'll drink from glass cups, which is normally fine. She does fine with glass cups, but we also have a little tower for her when she's in the kitchen, so she can like watch what we're doing. Sometimes she'll pull things off the counter. So. Gods. You managed to fight them off. Ansel sent you. Names are so hard. Itra. Thank Itra. I don't know how much longer I have I could have lasted. Let's get back to the council chambers.
Terra, watch over you.
Flaming bastards. And we'll go this way. Oh, I got this. Let's do that. I'm not really like I use a lot of ice, but I don't have Like, I'm not really like spec'd into any element yet. And honestly, the element that I was gonna spec into, it's not even in this tree. Wait. The Master of Arcane would wield... Wait, can I just... Is this... I'm actually confused now. Can I get into this if I have skill points? No, this is Story Quest Chapter 4. Okay, well, then I'll respec later. But then I kind of wish I knew... Then I wouldn't went into... Frost. I mean, I didn't go that much into Frost, I guess. So maybe I'll start going into electric a little bit. Oop. I didn't do it. There's not a lot of lightning in this tree, it looks like. Like you can convert it to lightning. Converted to lightning unless it's been converted to cold. This converts the base damage of retaliation and the fire damage modifier from nodes on this tree. Wait. Flame Ward is converted to lightning unless it's has been converted to cold. This converts base damage of retaliation and any fire damage modifier from this node on this tree. What? Ooh. I want that. I like when it's active that it just passive surrounding damage to enemies. I like that. Okay. Wow. Off we go. So fresh, so new. So fresh. Just winging it. I'm assuming this is a glorious boss fight.
Stay back.
What are you doing? Leave me. Run. I can feel myself changing. The body starts to twist and distort in front of you.
Run.
Accept nothingness.
I'm assuming this hurts. No, that didn't do anything. Okay, that pretty much did what I thought it would do. Okay. Why don't they give you any mana pots? Do they really not give you mana pots? Oh. Yeah, that's really expensive. That glacier is crazy expensive. It does a lot of damage, but I don't know if it's worth it. I think my DPS is higher with doing this. Might turn the music up. I like this music.
Oblivion.
Oh, whoops! I didn't mean to. Okay. I was wondering if the retaliation worked on this little lightning. But it wasn't active.
Oblivion.
It pains me to see an elder twisted like this. What a waste.
Okay, I mean, it's not bad. It regenerates fine. And most of the time, mage classes, they do so much DPS that, like, it's almost kind of balancing it to make it so you can't just keep spamming your strongest spell. It kind of makes sense. I do get it. We could do this. It's fine. What would I do after this? Would I do lightning? I guess. Not doing a lot of fire, but I do have some fire. Increase critical chance per point. I mean, I might do that. I like spell crits. Crits are always nice. We're just gonna go all over the place. It's fine. And thanks for the info there. Because I mean, it's not a bad system. It's still working. It's not like it's inhibiting from me doing damage. Because like this only cost 8. This costs 62, but it does a ton of damage. So. Because I'm sure it's still possible to have so much mana regen that you're nearly not having to, you almost never have to deal with it. The armor looks good too, though. That guy looks pretty cool. He's a little T-posy, but I mean, you are wearing armor, so you can't really close your arms that much. Made it back to safety with the supplies. We'll maybe we'll just be lasting that much longer. Thank you for in your debt. You are welcome. Nice. Much worth it. Very worth it to do side quests. Alright. Sure, we'll do lightning. I'm specking into lightning a little bit, so. Yeah. Do they not say the E? Is the E silent? Because I'm pretty swore I hear them say Terra. You've done it. You've returned the shard. What about Penion? Even both of our shard. Wait. Even with both of our shards, this city is lost. Humanity will end here. Our hope lies in the Temple of Terra, where it is said one of the shards may lie. By retrieving the last shard from the temples of Terra, or Ytra, I don't know. You may be able to combine it with the others, form the Epoch. Power, you may be able to return to your time and take us with you. You know, as a mage, you have mana strike. Focus as generous. You want to look into those. That's important. Okay. Yeah, we'll take it as we go.
And reform the
yeah. Idle slots. Okay. New part of the game. Thank you for. Okay. To write in a passage to the surface. I will dispel the rune that keep it sealed if you achieve. Archives are correct. The Temple of Terra.
The Temple of Eterra is our only
Eterra.
hope.
Okay. Fair enough. The E is there. Eterra should be to the east. Beyond the city. I wish I could give you more aid. Aid to your. Wait. Wish I could give you more to aid you on your journey. But please take these idols with you. An idol.
The
Lagon.
is the key to stopping the void.
Oh, he said it and I missed it. Epoch? Is that what that was? I think he said epoch. I don't want to say it wrong. It's such a weird word. Guide you the home, whatever it may be. Like, is it like Tupac? Epoch? The gods along the way.
The void has come.
Idol system. Equip idols. Idols will grant you your character bonuses when equipped. The dedicated idol container located here. That's funny. Unlocking idle container spaces. You may unlock additional idle container spaces by completing main story side quests. Oh, and side quests, so that's important.
Eterra is our only hope.
I mean, I got a passive skill point from a side quest, so yes, do your side quests. This virtually doesn't help me at all, but whatever. Oh, you can only do one or the other. Okay, what's this one? Cold damage, perfect. Chance to gain 30 ward when hit. Is mana ward? I'm so confused on this word
Temple
ward.
of Eterra is our only hope.
Like, is it like classified that you have so much ward somewhere? Let's see some stuff. Fire resistance, vitality, no. Energy shield, okay.
Yes.
That does make sense. Oh, I did it again. Quit that. No. Nah. Nope. I mean, I don't need it. Am I gonna like hate myself for this? But I mean, it's necrotic damage and stun. I don't need it. And I guess I'll keep this for now. I don't know what class transforms or whatever the hell that means, so whatever. Thanks for all the info. Most of the side quests give passives or more. Oh, I don't know exactly which ones. Or skippable, but just do those. Yeah, I plan on doing them all. I mean, why not? If they're on the way, I might as well do them. Figures, yep. No, yeah, no, you're helping plenty. Backseating is allowed. It's in my little title there. Well, not my title, the tags. I'm good with it. Just no spoilers. Ongoing records, report. And you even get legendaries from side quests too. Or maybe that could just be the only one. But I got one legendary. Sure. Find signs of the lesser refugee in the Shattered Valley. Okay. Well, off we go, I think. Is there anything over here? No. Yeah, because like, there's no problem like telling you, hey, go over there. There's a nice item. and then telling you this is how the story ends. Just be vague. That's all you gotta do. The door is sealed, Palfaroon. New music. Ooh. Yeah, here. Setting. Hopefully none of the music is copyrighted. Most indie games like this don't have copyrighted music, so. Wait a minute. Could I get to the lower district? Or are these just not unlocked yet? Let me look at this. It's like the last little blip. Can you not go to the last little blip? Is there no local map? Ah, it's tab. Would you look at that? Well, just kind of really zoom in. There we go. If you ever find yourself in trouble as a maid, especially. That is true. I did get teleport. I never tried using it yet. Let's try using the teleport. If anything, it's probably... Oh, it's very quick. Okay. So this is classic teleporter. This is like Diablo teleporting. Okay. Oh, okay. You can't go in there. Okay. Fair enough. Got my answer. Oh. Okay, so if you're holding down your mouse button and go over the portal, you will portal. Let's try this again. That's crazy. That's actually really crazy. That's asking to, like, have a really easy farming. We'll go down. Let's go down this way. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, it just gives lightning resistance damage. I thought it gave lightning damage. What does this one give me again? Cold damage. I do more cold. Yeah, so far this Nova thing kills everything in like 2 hits, so it's not too bad yet. I'm sure that'll change. Oh yeah, that's right, I can teleport. You can teleport a pretty good distance away too. Chance to chill and hit. That's still not quite good enough. I have played Grim Dawn, Diablos, all of them, or except for the first one. That's a little bit before my time of gaming time, I should say. And then I've played Vulcan, however you say that properly. And then I was playing Cyberpunk, but there's too many people playing Cyberpunk. And then Deus Ex, I went that one. That's a good RPG. Well, it used to be good, I should say. Deus Ex used to be good. What is the one I keep forgetting? It's a big one. What is it? I gotta know now. I played all of this. Path of Exile, Elder Scrolls, Divinity. That was the damn word. Yeah. No, I did a full run of Grim Dawn. The only thing I didn't do in Grim Dawn was the Crucible. I didn't do any of the Crucible. We'll go back to that later, though. Gothic 3, that's a good one. If you like oldie ones. I haven't played like all of these, but I've played them in some way. Oh, we have to go back to Titan Quest too. That's a fun one. We'll see. Nope.
I cannot do that.
I cannot do that.
I cannot do that.
Oh, these are really two different ways. Okay, we'll find out.
Fools. Fools.
Yes. Yeah, that's where it kind of... There's a point in Path of Exile where you have to start farming and you have to get good gear. And that's the point I always end up stopping. Because, I mean, I'm only playing for myself, so... I just lose interest. But we will go back to Path of Exile eventually. Minion damage, stop that. Yeah, in Grim Dawn I did a gun build, which was pretty good. But you can definitely get easily one-shot in Grim Dawn 2. But if you use components, you essentially change the entire game. Pick it up, please. Like I was fighting the very last boss in the DLC, Forgotten, whatever, in the DLC, and I just had to change my components, and I survived a ton more. So. Whereas Path of Exile, you kind of have to have good gear to survive. Oh, hello. Dodge rate, 50% movement speed if you have hit an enemy in the last 5 seconds. It's not that great, but it's kind of cool. Yeah, unless you have like some like crazy like high armor, high resistance build, but then you're doing like almost no damage. Yeah. I kind of want to put it on, but I know I don't need it. It's probably not bad for like a barbarian build or something. If you have like some charge skill, and then you just kind of keep running. But it's not all that great. Yeah, we'll do more lightning. While active, Flame Ward grants you fire aura. Its spell damage deals fire damage over time. Cool. This game, by far, has the highest legendary drop rate I've ever seen. Like in, I was playing Vulcan. It's a penis. Okay. And I got maybe, I don't even think it dropped a single legendary. I got legendaries from a quest. No, I got one legendary. That's a lie. I got one legendary. And it was forced because of the blood trail. But this game, I've already gotten 3. And I'm only level 14. Oh, I've yet to look at this screen, by the way. But yeah, it's pretty silly. Oh, by the way, if anybody wants to hit that follow button, if you like what you see, I do appreciate it. I do want to go full time with this, so. At this stage of the game, all I need is little follow. We need little follow. All the other requirements kind of come naturally, but to get affiliate, you need 50 followers. That's the big one to get. The rest will happen just because you have followers. Good chance. Nice. Boom, 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 boom. And we're almost halfway to 20, or halfway to 50. And I've only been like streaming for like 2 months total now. I think it's pretty good. I love crit chance. They give satisfying icons. Or blips. Damage blips? I don't know what you want to call them. Dun, 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 dun. Such chill music. Dodging amulet. I'll take amulets. They're probably worth the money. And I kind of hope they don't change the drop rate on the legendaries. Because, I mean, one of the things that always kind of sucks, I know they want to save legendary items for late game, but just save good legendary items for late game. It's exciting getting legendaries. Keeps people interested. Uncover you. I need to use my teleport more. I'm not doing that.
I cannot do that.
I think my next specialization skill will be this teleport. Can you teleport through things? Can. Now, can you teleport through this? You can. That's good to know. Physical damage now. They have a fun teleport system. Grim Dawn does not have a fun teleport system. Oh, that's not the button I wanted to use. Sure. Yeah, I remember those days. We had a husky. This one isn't a good thing to admit, but we had a husky, and then we had our child, and then our dog was food aggressive when our daughter started crawling towards her food bowl and nipped at her. Not like hard or anything like that, but we couldn't risk that. Thankfully, she's a great dog, by the way. Like, she was really nice, real friendly, but she's food aggressive. Not like real aggressive, but she is food aggressive. Which is fine if you're older. You just don't go. You just leave your food alone. But with a child, that's not really a thing. So thankfully, my brother was able to take her in. So she still comes by, and our daughter loves her. She's still scared of her a little bit, but we just couldn't chance our dog taking a bite at her. We just couldn't chance it. We'll go after you in a minute. Like, I actually gave her a dog bone once, and she refused to, like, she was like chewing on it, like on the couch and stuff. So we're trying to get it away from her, and she bit my finger. Pretty good too. Melee fire, no, okay. So that was another reason why it's like she's kind of known for biting down too hard, so it kind of sucked. Just when it comes to food, she is not the nicest dog. Other than that, she's great. Real loving and friendly. Oh, I don't know what I did. Killed these
Fools! Fools!
Oh yeah, that was the thing. In Pillars of Eternity, the talking slime, I think they make the same sound as the person I just killed there. Yeah. Yeah, apart from the food, she's a great dog, but if she wants her food, she will have her food. Oh. Freeze rate multiplier, lightning blast to cold. Volcanic orb to cold. Increases your chance to freeze and converts lightning blast and volcanic orb to cold spells, changing their base damage type and giving them a chance to freeze. Lightning blast gains a base